Web3.TV.
Hello and welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and today we're at the Dubai AI Festival. Joining me right now is Jae Lee, Digital Director of MBLM. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Lisa.
And how's your day been going so far?
Fantastic. Fabulous weather, amazing venue, and the event has been very exciting.
And what made you decide to come to the Dubai AI Festival?
Well, I think everybody right now is all about AI, especially with enterprise and companies trying to race for rush into efficiency and also effectiveness in terms of their workflow. So I'm here to meet with enthusiasts who are trying to apply AI to their business.
And you have a very exciting business. So can you tell me a little bit more about what you're doing at MBLM and how you're using AI?
Absolutely. So at MBLM, we are a brand intimacy agency. We bring digital, but coming from branding strategy. So in essence, we create the story and we tell the story in a very immersive way.
And how are you harnessing AI?
Well, as I mentioned, Lisa, so AI is very important in terms of how we do work. I think this applies to every agency, not just at MBLM. So trying to bring more effectiveness in terms of augmenting our workflow and to cut down costs, which everybody is trying to do. But it comes where you have to have a solution that's not about features. There needs to be a workflow and a process that actually works for you. So at MBLM, we actually promote very specific strategies, such as bringing personas into the workflow, creating our own in-house tools. And this actually helps us grow and have a sustainable growth.
So it's kind of about personalization or hyper-personalization and tailoring it to certain tasks.
For example, as human employees, we all have roles and responsibilities. And in the world of Gen AI, there's something called prompts. But to have a very good prompt and a very smart prompt, you need to actually feed the Gen AI something called a persona. So we actually have a strategy and we all have a tool that we have built in-house that actually applies in an organizational level, different prompts and different personas that actually mimics different roles and responsibilities. This is how we personalize our work and leverage the performance of AI.
Yeah, which is important when it comes to brand intimacy.
Absolutely.
But your business is also quite creative. So in your opinion, how is AI impacting the creative industry?
I think for the better, because I think it's really important as an agency. You can't try to be like the client, but then again, you cannot make your imaginations go wild that goes beyond what the brand guideline or what the brand message is supposed to stand for. Therefore, we say you have to be on brand or on brief. So using AI or Gen AI tools for that matter, as people, it's kind of, you have to have a discipline to always be on brief and on brand. So this is where Gen AI also has to be handled with care. And you need to make sure that you're within a frame, within a structure, or we call this a data model for a brand model that actually would help you to be within that territory, but also to be creative.
And when it comes to the product that you create, because branding is all about the visual side of things and of course, for businesses, the performance of what you create. So has AI made that better, or what can you say about that?
Oh, I would 100% agree, because it does take time, and we're not going to take away the effort that is needed to create the essence of the creativity. But then again, because we are a brand intimacy agency, we start with the storytelling. It starts with not just the naming or a logo, but we have to craft the brand hierarchy, the brand promise. Therefore, the communication, the contextual element is actually a bit more important. It becomes a prerequisite before anything that is visual that comes into play.
And when it comes to the creative industry, there have been many critics that AI is taking over. What do you say about that?
Possibly in the future, it might take over, but I don't think that's the problem to be concerned about. I personally believe, based on my humble opinion, it's the lack of understanding how to really harness the power of AI or the prompt gap or the digital divide of using AI efficiently. I believe that should be the bigger concern.
So it's about kind of future-proofing the creative industry with AI rather than fearing it.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me. It's been very insightful.
Well, thank you for having me, Lisa. Thank you so much.
And I'll be bringing you more interviews. My name is Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Web3 TV.
Web3